welcome to the IGA's heat database update. My name's Helen and I am the Global R&D Manager for the International Geothermal Association, and along with our Executive Director, Dr. Marek Brommer, we will be overseeing the country updates for the World Geothermal Congress 2026. So welcome to everybody. Heartfelt thank you once again to all of you for your continued support in helping us develop the world's largest geothermal database. So I just wanted to do a little run through. I know many of you have done this for us in previous years, and we thank you for your continued support. We have quite a few new countries represented this year, so welcome and thank you to all of you also. So I know many of you will be familiar with this, but for those who are new to this, quick run through. So this is what it looks like. It's a very simple Excel spreadsheet that we'll be sending out, or will have sent out to you all. You have first tab is some simple instructions. So you have the email address there for where you can submit your data files, so heat, power, and also your country update papers for review, so they can all go direct to this email address here. Deadline for everything to be submitted is the 19th of December. You can also reach out on this email address if you have any questions or need some guidance from myself and Marek. A few things. So while we hope that the database will be completed as full as possible, we've highlighted a few things here that are our sort of priority information. So project status, you can put that in the notes if it's operational, under construction and what have you. So the active and the nameplate capacity, in this case nominal for heating and cooling. I'll explain that a little bit more in a moment. Owners and operators, where possible. We know that a lot of projects have changed hands in recent years, so it's really useful to have an update on that. The locations as well, so we're really asking for clearer information on location so that we can start mapping heating and cooling with a little more accuracy in GIS software, and of course updates on new projects as well. So you have a dictionary tab, so hopefully the whole database process has been simplified a little bit. So you have your geothermal field definitions, which applies to the fields tab down here, and your geothermal projects, which applies to the green tab down here. Drawing your attention, most of it should be fairly easy to understand, but just drawing your attention to the lat long. So we would like to use WGS 84 decimal degrees as the coordinate reference system, because this makes it really easy for us to map quickly. And then for the active and nominal capacity, so when we're talking about nominal capacity, we're referring to what has been determined by the manufacturer for the technology in question, and refers to the maximum power generating capacity without exceeding the design thermal limits specified by the manufacturer. And then the active capacity be very similar to energy used, so of the heat that is available, how much of that is being used, sold to your heat customers. You have a tab with an example in, so in an ideal world, nicely populated tables. We realise that that's not always possible. For those who have submitted to us previously, you'll have this orange tab here, which is the data we hold for you to the end of 2024, to our best understanding. it would be really useful if you can have a quick glance over that and make any notable edits based on your understanding. So the France tables are always fantastically filled in, so there's so much information in here, it's absolutely brilliant for us. For those of you who have not submitted before, you won't have this orange tab because we don't hold any data. And then in the fields, so what we've done is taken from the end 24 as much information as is relevant to carry over. So the location, the name, project name, and the nominal capacity. So we've moved that all over for you to save you having to write, type even. And then to simplify things a little bit again for you is we've just brought in drop-down menus for things that involve lists and a selection, and they all have an other that you can select if we've missed something off the list, and you can add in what that other is in the notes. And the same goes under the projects. So we have project name that's carried over. We've not carried over the project owner. As I say, we are aware that projects have changed hands in recent years, and the same with the operators. You have a drop-down list for geothermal applications, and those who are familiar will notice it's longer, and that is because in previous years more and more information has been coming in about what geothermal heat is being used for, and so we're adding to that list. And again at the bottom you have an other, so if we've not listed something, please add it in the notes at the end. Geothermal production technology again has a list and an other option. Reservoir engineering, and then we've also got hybrid, co-production, and then the active, so this is your nominal capacity that's been carried over. It should be a fixed number, so the only chance that this has grown is if there's been more installed capacity incorporated into that project, and then your active capacity there. Obviously, if there are brand new projects, add them to the bottom of the list, and again on here to the bottom of the list. And then this one here, this tab, you don't need to do anything at all with this tab. All of these cells are linked to either fields end or projects end tabs. So as you populate in particular the geothermal applications and your active capacity, these columns will automatically update, and then that will allow us to determine capacity factors for all of the different applications and country average capacity factor as well. So you guys do not need to touch this at all. It's all been done for you. So that's it from me for now. I hope that's helpful as a reference point. Please do not hesitate to get in touch with myself and Marriott via that email address at the start, so countryupdates@wgc2026.com, and we're really looking forward to receiving your updates. We're very excited to see how the heat market has grown over the last couple of years. Thanks.